Hi, I'm Roy Robertson. This is Good Business San Diego. This morning, we welcome back Jim Bottrell. He's a former U.S. Marine and the founder of the Jim Bottrell Real Estate Team with eXp Realty. You can reach Jim at 1-833-600-SOLD and also online at jimhasthebuyers.com. Jim, let's talk about when people are putting their house on the market and the way that they price it. Let's talk about the importance of that and why it is that sometimes they're not getting it right.
Well, pricing is the one place that you cannot get it wrong. If you get your pricing wrong, you can cause your house to sell for less than it's actually worth, or actually cause it to not sell at all.
Okay, so let's talk about what you have in your hand. It's called the pricing strategy. This is something you've developed. What is that?
Yeah. Well, this is something that I created about 7 years ago. I've trademarked it. I teach it. Every seller we sit with, we teach them the pricing strategy. Also, I'm flown all over the country where teams that are sitting on a bunch of listings they can't sell, they pay me to teach it to their teams, and I license it to them. But the important part is every single seller we sit with, when we're going to sell their house, we teach them the pricing strategy, which effectively makes them smarter than 99.9% of the real estate agents out there.
But it would seem to be such a fundamental thing that real estate agents would know. Are they not getting the right education when they're in real estate school?
Yeah, real estate school. You know what they don't teach you in real estate school?
No, what?
How to sell a house.
Okay.
They don't teach you how to sell a house. They don't teach you how to market a house. They don't teach you how to price a house. They don't teach you how to negotiate. It's travesty, but there's literally zero education in the licensing process on anything to do with real estate sales. Just because somebody has a real estate license, it doesn't mean that they actually know how to sell a house.
Absolutely. And you've got years and years of experience doing it, so you do. So let's dig a little bit deeper into the pricing strategy.
Okay, well, I look at pricing strategy quite a bit different than everybody else does. People need to understand that the pricing is a marketing strategy. It's not for informational purposes. Just like the pictures that are in a listing, most people think pictures are for informational purposes, which is why they put 40 or 60 of them on there, and that's wrong. Pictures are a strategy also. You put certain pictures in a certain order to elicit a prescribed response. Same thing with pricing. Pricing is a marketing strategy. The strategy is designed to target the audience that is most likely to buy your home.
So as homeowners, what we know is usually real estate agents are pricing from comps, comparable prices of homes in the neighborhood, right?
Well, they shouldn't. Agents do use the comparables to determine the market price of a home. The issue is that every home's value stands on its own merit. So let's just use an example. Let's say you have two model matches to the subject property on the same street, same side of the street, but one of them sold for a lot more than the other. The average agent's going to take the comps. They're just going to average out those two houses and say, your house is right in the middle. And that's not what they should be doing.
So let's talk about what you do that is different then.
Okay, well, the first thing is I teach the people the pricing strategy. So now they know how the buyers set up their searches, where the buyers set up their searches, what their searches are actually set for. And then we take the deep dive into, we start with the comparables, and we're trying to figure out which ones are relevant sales. So why did this house sell so for much more money than that house? And as we go through all the sales in the neighborhood, we realize certain ones are relevant and certain ones are not. And what this does is this system allows us to eliminate the erroneous data into the seller's calculations of what they want to price their house for. When I say the seller chooses, the seller actually chooses the price. In fact, it's their own handwriting on the agreement. They write it in themselves, and then it's my job to exceed that number.
Okay, we've got about 30 seconds left here, so anything else to share for people looking to sell? Any final thoughts?
Yeah, I'm saying it's a big deal. You know, your house is your family's largest asset in most cases, so be careful on who you choose. Do the research, figure out what their actual track record is. That's your family's largest asset. So if you have any questions about how to get the highest price, why don't you just give us a call, shoot us a text to the number below, and we'll be happy to help you out.
Okay, it's all about the experience, understanding the market. You are an educator, and you will educate sellers on some of the things that we've just talked about in more detail. 833-600-SOLD is the phone number to reach Jim Bottrell, or online, it's jimhasthebuyers.com.